Welcome to Umbro Park for today's McDonnell Cup final as Achill Rovers take on Glenhest Rovers B in the McDonnell Cup final. Both teams are just lining up over the far side and be coming out now in a few minutes. We kick off here at 5 p.m. in what promises to be a bit of a derby game, I suppose, as they consider themselves as derby teams, so they do, but I'm not too sure in distance if you'd say that, but I suppose they are the closest to each other. And you look at the clubs, we'll just have a quick look at some statistics or how teams reached the final. You can see here Achill Rovers, who are just won the league championship there about 2 weeks ago when they beat Glenhest Rovers in their, I think it was 12 wins from 12. They clinched the league title at home against Glenhest Rovers. To get to this final, they beat Rangers C 3-1 with James O'Hara, Micheál Moran and Turla Dever getting the goals. And then had a 4-1 win over McDonnell B in the semi-final. Chris Western, Tristan Carlin, Brandon McGing, the captain, and Dean Guthrie getting the goals. Dean Guthrie's actually not part of the squad anymore, I don't think. I haven't seen him named today or in the last few games. While Glenhest Rovers, they've had a bit more of an indifferent season, but it's the first time in a long time that Glenhest have had a B team in the league. They've had a bit of a tougher route, as you can see there, to get to the final. They had a 3-2 win over Westport United C after extra time in the quarter-final, I suppose you call it. Fintan McMahon, Sean Hanley and Ethan Riley getting the goals. And then in the semi-final, a 2-1 win, also after extra time, against Ballinrobe Town, where Kevin Cooney and Finn Riley got the goals. Can just have a look at the top goal scorers for both sides on the way to the this is at all competitions. Micheál Moran, Achill's top goal scorer, focal man up front for them, has got 16 goals. Colm Campbell, 7 goals. I think he plays sort of on the left wing or left of a 3. And Brandon McGing, their captain, has also got 7 goals. Brandon was always the striker for the team, but in this season he's been more moved back into midfield, and it's really paying dividends as he's playing a vital role in there. Glenhest Rovers, top goal scorers Ethan Riley with 15, young Ethan Riley, Robbie Cannon 4 and Cathal Chambers 3. So Ethan Riley seems to be one of their main players there, so he is, as we can see from that. Just have a look at the league table. As you can see there, this is where both sides not finished so far, but where they are currently in the table. Achill Rovers have won the league, suffered their first defeat of the season there just last week when they were beaten by Castlebar Town, who are second in the league. But at that stage, they'd already clinched the title, so it didn't really matter as much. And Glenhest, they're in middle of the table, as you can see. They've had 5 wins and 6 defeats. I think we're just about to have the national anthem here, so we'll just be quiet for a minute or so. So there's the national anthem now, and we'll just have a quick look at the two teams before we start. So Achill Rovers, number 1, Stephen Kafke, number 2, Jeremy Cooney, number 3, Callum Dillon Lynch, 4, James O'Hara, 5, Chris Westron, number 6, Tristan Carlin, number 7, Brandon McGing, their captain, number 8, Rory Cooney, number 9, Micheál Moran, number 10, Tiernan Cooney, and number 11, Colm Campbell. Glenhest Rovers, number 1, their keeper, Keelan Barrett, good young keeper. Number 2, Conor Geneva. Number 3, Conor Langan. Number 5, Tony Lenihan, who's a very experienced player there in the defence for them. Number 6, and captain Declan McGrath. Number 7, Matthew Horan. Number 8, Kevin Canning. Number 9, Fintan McMahon. Number 10, Sean Hanley. Number 11, the ever dangerous Ethan Riley. And number 18, Evan Barrett. You can have a look at their management team. So Achill, Michael English, Mark McNulty, Patrick English and Conor McGinty. And for Glenhest Rovers, Keith McManamon, Chris Rowland and Thomas McManamon. I think Steve McLaughlin is also the coach of that team.
Number 11, Ethan Riley. Number 18, Evan Barrett. And the management team is Chris Rowland,
so we're very close to getting on the way here in Umbro Park. We'll just get the team photos taken.
Your referee is Philip Beeson O'Brien, and he's assisted by Alan English and Michael Bourne. And your fourth official is Dan Sweeney. Best of luck to both sides.
So we've just got Michael Donnelly taking the team photos there. He's got both of them already. So we're already very close now to kick-off time. Oh no, Glenhest are actually coming in for theirs now. He wasn't happy with where they were. He had to move them. They were already for a few yards away. Very experienced photographer Michael Donnelly, of course. So our match officials today, it looks like we have Philip O'Brien Gleeson, Michael Moran and Alan English. I think Alan English is a man in the middle, is it, today? And I think the fourth official is Anne Sweeney, who's over the far side near the dugouts. It's going to be an interesting game today. I was actually at the game where Achill won the league title there about 3 weeks ago when they played Glenhest Rovers. This Glenhest Rovers B team. It was much different conditions. It is quite windy here today, but it's nothing compared to the wind that was in Achill that day. Achill, I suppose, were just that bit cuter on the day and ended up winning 1-0 thanks to a goal from Michael Moran, the tall striker. You'll see him. He's actually very, very experienced player, so he is. There he is. He's likes to hold the ball up to get men around him, but as you can see from the amount of goals, I think it was 18 he's got this season for Achill. Well, it's actually Philip O'Brien Gleeson that's in the middle here. I can see him doing the toss there with Brandon McGing and Declan McManamon. So we're nearly all ready for kickoff. So we're all ready here for kickoff now. And it's Glenhest Rovers B to kick off. Both teams delighted, I'd say, to be here. It's Achill's first time here in 10 years in a cup final, and I think it's over 23 years, I think, since they last won a title here when they won the Toohey Cup. They also won the Premier Division title that year. So we have Colin Campbell making a run already, and he wins a corner there straight away off Conor Langan. And looks like number 4, James O'Hara, is making his way up into the box. Glenhest look a very big team there, but Achill have a few players coming in there. Chris Western, of course, a former striker for the team around the time when I was playing about 6 or 7 years ago against him. So it's Michael Moran who's launched that in. So over everyone, and it's a header. But it's well caught by the Glenhest keeper, Keelan Barrett. Michael Moran, a really tall striker, but he's the one that was out taking the corner. Reminds me a bit of Harry Kane for England a few years ago. I'm sure it's something they've worked on, though. Out here to Colin Campbell once again. He has Diarmuid Cooney outside him. Can Cooney get to it? He can. Campbell wants it again and he gets it. But it's well cleared there by Glenhest Rovers number 8, Kevin Cooney. So to be taken by Diarmuid Cooney. I'm not sure if they're brothers. I think they might be, but another ball in the pitch of Philip O'Brien Gleeson just waiting for the other ball to be removed. So Cooney Looks for Colin Campbell. He's not sure if he's been given his handball, maybe. Not certain. Or maybe a pull. Anyway, it was the linesman Michael Moran that called that. Achill didn't seem to complain, so probably correct decision there from Michael Moore. Keeper Keelan Barrett going to take. You can see a lot of talk here from James O'Hara in the Achill defence. Out there towards Declan McMahon, but he doesn't get near it. And it's Callum Doolan Lynch. He's gone straight across the pitch to Colin Campbell. Has been very involved in this game so far, so he is. Sean Hanley tries to win that back, but doesn't. But it's won back by Ethan Riley. That's Fintan McManaman, is it? Really strong player. He goes for a long ball over the top. I think that's going to be Stephen Kafke's ball. And it has run out of play, yeah. Stephen Caffey, another very experienced Achill Rovers player. He would have been involved with the club for quite a while. And we hear Alan English shouting, "That's not a match ball." So Anne Sweeney kicks out another one. Achill looks like they want to try and go short here. Number 6, Tristan Carlin is pulled in there. That's Chris Westron. It's for Callum Doolan Lynch, but he's beaten him and it's out over the sideline. Achill seem to be playing 3 at the back, so they do, with James O'Hara, Chris Weston and Tristan Carlin. And that's why they seem to want to get Callum Doolan Lynch and Jeremy Cooney to get forward as much as they can. Kafke goes long up towards Michael Moore. He doesn't get near it. But now number 10 there for Achill, Tiernan Cooney finds Moran, Michael Moran that is. Have Callum Doolan Lynch looking for the ball. Back in towards Tiernan Cooney. But Glenhest, O'Neill Moran put in a good tackle there again. That falls to number 6, Tristan Carlin. Chris Westron's going to go back all the way back to Stephen Kafke. He's been chased down by Fintan McManaman. Ooh, McManaman. Came very, very close to getting a touch on that. And Chris Westron looks for Callum Doolan Lynch again, but for a second time in a matter of minutes, the ball goes right over the sideline again. This time it was a better pass for Chris, but Callum wasn't able to take it down. Brandon McGing heads that out for another throw there to Glenhest Rovers. James O'Hara clears up to Michael Moran, and he's looks for a 1-2 there, so it does Callum Doolan Lynch, but it's out of play. Well, that was actually with number 7, Brandon McGing. Brendan, a player that's involved with Achill for a number of years, as is the likes of Chris Westron. Glenhest just try and get it wrong. Westron it is that heads it back towards Michael Moran, who gets a good flick on. Tony Lane, very experienced player. Oh, it's a poor ball though from him. James O'Hara wins it back. O'Hara has a shot. Oh, not a bad effort, so it isn't, but a long way out, and would have done very well to beat Keelan Barrett from that distance. Just have another look at that. I think, did he spot him off the line, or maybe he was a little, but no, it was always going to be some effort to beat Keelan from that distance. So notice on Achill's first kick out, they went short. Glenhest, they've had 3 so far and they've gone long on all of them. But that one has gone right over there to the Achill bench. Brandon McGing back to Westron. Westron goes up towards Michael Moore once again. Oh, that's excellent there from Evan Barrett, I think it was. Oh, a bit of a chance. Oh. Ethan Riley looks for up towards Fintan McManaman. Chris Westron, though, gets it moving already again. So Tristan Carlin out here to James O'Hara. And see Fintan McManaman telling Ethan Riley to push on him, and he has done that. And they've gone long though again, but it's going to be easy for Chris Western. Back to Stephen Cathcart. This time he doesn't take a touch, he goes really long, but Micheál Moore was offside, but he wasn't going to play it, and Tony Lynn had to head it clear. Now it's a chance here for Glenhest. Number 7, Matthew Horan, take on Western. Oh, Western does well. I think Alan English is saying it's a free out. Glenhest be quite a young team, but quite a few experienced lads in there, I suppose, as well, with Fintan McMahon, Declan McMahon, Tony Lane. Huh? 3 of the more experienced lads. All 3 would have played a lot of soccer over the years. Oh, it could go straight through, but no, it's cleared up towards Fintan McMahon. Now, is there a chance here for Horan? With Stephen Cathcart playing the super keeper role. Chips it out for a throw in. Stephen's been very alert so far, so he has every ball that's gone over the top. That was number 18, Evan Barrett, that cleared that. Up towards McMahon. Tony Lane, and again, going to try and make sure that Achill's number 10, Tristan Cooney, doesn't get past him, but Cooney does. And takes on a second man, but I think he's won a free in now. Looks like it was a foul too, was it? Just I'm a long way away here, but you would have seen a better view of it on the camera. Yeah, it was a bit of a handoff, I suppose, so you can see why Philip O'Brien didn't give it. Philip O'Brien's, I think this is second year refereeing here in the Mayo League. Philip from Dublin, but he's living down in this part of the country with quite a number of years, but decided to take up refereeing. So it's, I think that's Colm Campbell that's taking this on the far wing. No, it's not. I see number 11, Colm Campbell's in there. I'm not too sure who it is that's taking it, what number. A long way away from me. Anyway, he's going to swing it in, which he has. Oh, Tony Lynn, and I think they got in the way of that. Or was it? That was number 4, James O'Hara, that put that in. And he looks like he's the one that's going to go down and take the corner as well. Good, decent ball into the box. Probably should have known by the colour of James's boots who it was. See the 2 hands going up for James. That looks like a deep corner, and it's over everyone. And Brandon McGinn came into the back post, but never really got that close to it. Of course, a big day in Achill today with the half marathon, I think it was, that was on there all day. So well done to anyone that took part in that. Anyone that's tuning into this that needs a well-deserved rest after their day on the road. Colm Campbell looks like he's going to take on Conor Dunleavy, but Dunleavy gets a foot in. Achill looking for a foul at first. It's a foul, I'd say. Yeah, it has to be. And again, that's Tiernan Cooney that wins another free. O'Hara, I think, will be leaving this to Micheál Moran, who comes out to take it. I imagine there could be plenty of power behind this. It's a really, really good chance for Achill. I think he has the wind behind him, going by the looks of the flags too. Still a fair old distance out though. With the grass, there'll be a bit of a skid. Oh, James O'Hara is going to take it, is it? No, it's Moran. It's left to him. Oh, it's over. Just couldn't keep it down. I suppose he knew he had to hit the top corner, so that's why he was aiming right up as high as he could. Keelan Barrett in no rush to get on with this though. Waiting for a ball. And it's coming out there now. Micheál Moran gives it back to him. If anyone wants to leave a comment there where they're watching this game or wish Achill or Glenhest luck, feel free to do so. You can comment there in the comment section. It's Chris Western again, who's been very dominant back there so far, so he has for Achill. Has been a big part of what they've been doing at the defence. Wise, that's number 18, Evan Barrett, that clears that out, and it's another free tackle who quickly thought they were going to try and take it quickly, but they've changed their mind. And James O'Hara runs over again to go to take this. Achill seem quite organised. You can see straight away that everyone knows where they're going. You can see Jeremy Cooney dropping back in here, and Tristan Carlin and Chris Wester making the way forward. O'Hara to swing this one in once again. That's a brilliant ball, I think, is it? No, there's no one near it. Well, it wasn't a bad idea, just a little bit too much on it. Not too sure if the new rule is in here where that if the keeper holds it for more than 8 seconds that it's a corner kick. Oh, it's a poor kick, and it falls to Tiernan Cooney, who's been very dangerous, so he has for Achill so far. It's really been nearly all Achill so far. Oh, a nice idea. Campbell, who's moved over to the other side for a while. Oh, lovely from Campbell. Oh, good tackle. Excellent tackle. That could have been so dangerous, so it was. What a brilliant tackle there. Just have another quick look at that. Oh, Campbell was through on goal if he managed to get round there. That's another goal kick. Achill looking for Micheál Moran quite a bit, but Micheál's not happy with the deliveries coming into him. Keelan Barrett again waiting for a ball to be kicked out to him. Well, one there by Brandon McGing. Throw to Glenhest is taken quickly, but it's well cut out there by number 8, Rory Cooney. So Glenhest trying to get a bit of ball for once. Trying to get a few passes together, but goes up towards Ethan Riley. But he's put that straight to Achill's Micheál Moran. Good touch there as he finds Tiernan Cooney. Tierney back to Colm Campbell. Back to Tierney and Campbell once again. That was a good tackle. No, it's a good tackle. Could have been dangerous, but to me it was a good tackle. Yeah, he got the ball, just touched it now. Jeremy Cooney to take. Back here to towards James O'Hara, a bit of space. Can he get a good ball in? And he has done. Oh, excellent header. Oh, so close there. Who was that, Brandon? No, it was Callum Doonan-Lynch, I think, that came in with that header. What a brilliant ball in, and he just couldn't direct it into that bottom corner as he put it back the way it came. And Keelan Barrett looked fairly confident that it was going wide. So Tiernan Cooney's been really, really good at the start of this game, getting involved in so much. Brother, of course, of Rory Cooney, and Jeremy then number 2 is their cousin, and also number 8 for Glenhest Rovers B is actually a cousin of theirs as well. You can see 2 of them standing right beside each other there in front of me. They just challenged for the ball. And falls towards Colm Campbell. Looks like Jeremy Cooney can keep that in, and it's a throw to Glenhest Rovers. Fintan McManaman. Oh, it's a lovely touch from Fintan. He looks up here towards Ethan Riley. Can Ethan take on James O'Hara? Oh, it's a great challenge from Joe O'Hara. Been very impressed with James O'Hara, not just today, but the last time I seen him as well in Achill, when these two sides met before. James was excellent that day. So it's Glenhest Rovers throw. He's going to go long, so he is. That's a good header as by Fintan McManaman, but Stephen Caffrey takes it down fairly handy. That was Sean Hanley that took that long throw, I think, number 10. That's a decent throw, but ooh. Ooh. I thought it was a pure accident, but ooh. You'd imagine that should be a yellow card though, even though it was an accident, but I don't think any card has come out. That there could be really, really sore one there for the Glenhest Rovers defender. He got some belt there now, so he did, in fairness. Probably should have been a yellow card there for the Achill Rovers player. He's up though. That was number 2, Conor Dunleavy. Tony Lennon is going to launch this long. He's just about reached the edge of the box, but it's headed clear by Achill. Oh, a bit of a chance here, is it? Is Lennon not going to win it though? Colin Campbell is going to take him on. Campbell looks up towards Rory Cooney, but he's not going to get there. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, Evan Barrett, I mean, they took a bit of a chance there, and lucky enough that nobody was running in as Rory Cooney played that ball across the box, but it fell right into the hands of Keelan Barrett. That's a fair old long kick there. Chris Westron, though, knows he has time and takes it down. Looks towards Tiernan Cooney. God, really have been saying his name. He's fouled again. I think that's the 3rd or 4th time Tiernan Cooney has been fouled, but it's mainly because of the good trickery that he's shown on the ball. Achill have definitely started this game quite a bit better, so they have. Stephen Cappy looks like he's trying to get involved in this as well, so he is. And he did go short, but it's one back. A bit of a chance here. Oh, it's a bit of a chance. Oh, it looks like. Oh, brilliant there from number 8, Rory Cooney. Stephen Cappy is nearly made to pay for coming out of his goal there. I can hear the Achill players roaring at him to get back and to put the ball long. You could see the idea what he was trying, but that could so easily have been a Glenhest Rovers goal. Oh, lovely touch. Oh, handball I think that's given, is it? Nice crowd in here in Umbro Park for this final this evening. Quite a good few in the seats here beside me. All very quiet so far though, and I've had not much to cheer about. It's going to be a Glenhest Rovers throw over there. Kevin Cooney. Looks like he's going to leave it there though for Tony Lennon to take. Lennon goes long. Don't know, has it come in at all? I think he's been told it hasn't. So he's going to get a second go at that. Just 20 minutes gone here in Umbro Park. Achill, no real good chance, but they've definitely had better to play. James O'Hara clears once again. He had a bit of time there at number 3, Conor Langan, but maybe it's worked out well what he's done. His fall to Ethan Riley. Nice little ball there to Cooney. Kevin Cooney has a bit of a shot, and it's easy for Stephen Caffey, but that'll give Glenhest a bit of confidence. So, well, it just shows that if they can get a few passes together, that they can create chances. Caffey goes long. That's to absolutely nobody, except number 2, Conor Dunleavy, who's going to get a throw into Glenhest Rovers B. Dunleavy, oh, not the best of throws though. Has fall to Tiernan Cooney, sorry. James O'Hara. Tiernan Cooney. Brendan McGing, the captain, goes long. Nice idea, but it's out here to Ethan Riley once again. Fintan McMahon gone. Can he? Oh, I think Stephen Caffey, once again. Caffey and Tristan Carlin had a lack of communication there, and luckily Caffey, ball fell to him and he was able to put the ball out for a throw-in. Conor Langan about to take. Looks for number 10 there, Sean Hanley. Oh, lovely turn by Hanley, and again, and he's going to have a shot. Hard luck there from Sean Hanley, well worth the effort. Some nice turns there from Hanley. You can see he took the ball twice past the same player before having a right-footed shot, but it was never really going to trouble Stephen Cathcart. Not sure which way the wind is going here. It's very hard to tell. Is it more across the pitch, I think, than helping either team? Maybe a tiny bit in favour of Achill. Feel that we could have a shower of rain though very soon. And Declan McMahon took that down, but it's here with number 2, Jeremy Cooney. Cooney looks for Campbell, but it's good defence in there by Glenhest. Ethan Riley that comes back. A lot of work here for number 11 in this 4-3-3 formation. That Glenhest are playing, but he's helping out his defender there on this side, Conor Langan. Keelan Barrett goes long up towards Finch McMahon, and he's won it, but Chris Western reads it well and back to Cathcart. Cathcart this time on his right foot, no problem to him. Plays it long, bounces past Tony Lennon and Micheál Moran. But Glenhest get across to played out for throw and tackle. Chris Western's tunnel. Saying that he wants to take this. And he does. It looks like it's going to come back to him. Up to Micheál Moran. He's don't think it was, maybe he was. It would have been soft, I think. But anyways, play on. And that's great defending there by Glenhest. Declan McMahon. Not sure who he's looking for there, but anyway, James O'Hara gets to it. Up towards Campbell. Oh, or up towards Jimmy Cooney, sorry. Ooh, that's a definite foul there. As number 6, Captain Declan McMahon comes across, and has to be a yellow card for McMahon there as he took out Jeremy Cooney. Yeah. Philip O'Brien Gleeson, yeah. So again, it's Micheál Moran looking at a left foot in swinger. Or maybe Callum Doonan Lynch could also looking at it. No, he's over and over it, and it's Moran. It's a good ball in, looking for handball, but I think it hit him on the back. And number 8, Rory Cooney has a shot, but it's well wide and doesn't come anywhere near troubling Keelan Barrett. Just confirmation there that Declan McMahon, the number 6 for Glenhest, picked up a yellow card there. Keelan Barrett. Interesting Carlin is that launches that forward once again towards Micheál Moran. Number 2, Conor Levy fails to clear it. Micheál Moran wins it, and Tiernan Cooney, I think, is fouled. Glenhest player there. Here was Declan McMahon, was it? No, see Declan here in the middle of the pitch. Long from Glenhest. Oh, James O'Hara once again, excellent. O'Hara, it's up towards Finchman McMahon. Falls to O'Hara. O'Hara though, oh, it's a lovely little touch there from Tiernan Cooney, but it's fallen here to Chris Western once again. Western's been Tiernan Cooney shouting for it, but he goes long towards him. Ooh, Evan Barrett just about got his switch on that. And it looks like it was going to fall there to Colin Campbell, but out here it comes, and I don't know. I think Bit of a dive there, yeah. I think good decision from the referee. As number 8, Rory Cooney, tried to win a foul off Ethan Riley. Rory Cooney wins it. To his cousin Diarmid. Colin Campbell, Moran, through the legs from Declan McMahon. Tony Lennon decides to go long. Chris Western reads it though. It falls in the middle here, up. A bit of head tennis there as we see between the two teams. Back to Tiernan Cooney, probably the most impressive player on the pitch so far. Brandon McGing out here to Diarmid Cooney. Looks for Colin Campbell. I think that's going to go wide once again. That's 2 or 3 times we've seen that pass end up the exact same place as Diarmid Cooney tried to find Colin Campbell. Coming near the final 15 minutes of the half, 17 actually to go. 28 minutes have elapsed. No chance of note really. But Achill definitely will be happier, I'd say. Finch McMahon looks here towards Ethan Riley and he's going to win it. Ethan, can he find anyone in the box? Oh, it's well cut out there by Chris Western. Finds James O'Hara with that header. Declan McMahon up towards Finch McMahon. Oh, nice touch there from Finton, but Colin Campbell wins it back. Oh, tries to put it through the legs. Doesn't manage to do so. And though it's given back again by Finch McMahon. Tristan Carolyn takes it out and finds Colin Campbell. I don't think that's going to find anyone though. Look for Micheál Moran, but Micheál was very, very isolated there. Keelan Barrett once again goes long. Colin Campbell tries to get on the end of it after it was headed to him by Diarmid Cooney. James O'Hara. A lot of space here, so there is for Rory Cooney. Finds Brandon McGing. Chris Western wants it as well and gets it. Western looks up towards Kevin Campbell. I think he's going to actually win this. Campbell plays it back to Micheál Moran, but no. Just couldn't snap to it really, I suppose, and just puts it to the left and wide. Keelan Barrett into the middle of the pitch. Won by Brandon McGing though. It's headed back towards Kevin Cooney. Tiernan Cooney, his cousin though, on the opposite team. Won that back and played it up the line, but number 2, Conor Levy, was having none of it and kicked it out over the dugouts for a throw into Achill, taken by Western. Brandon McGing. Back to Western. Stephen Kafke gets another touch. James O'Hara is trying to bring the ball with him. Doesn't look like he's going to. I think he's going long. Up towards Moran. Doesn't get a header on it, but Tony Lennon reads it fairly well, and it's a throw in over that left-hand side there to Achill Rovers once again. A reminder that after this game we have the TUI Cup final, which is the second Premier Divisional Cup final between Kesper Celtic B and Claremorris here at 7:30 approximately. Oh, it's nice there. Matthew Horan. He has a bit of space, but so does Brandon McGing. Oh, it's excellent from Brandon McGing there as he comes back in and wins that ball back off number 7, Matthew Horan. Quite quick, so he is, Matthew. It's 2 or 3 times now he's scampered up that wing. Glenhest take the throw. Falls to Finch McMahon. Can he turn? He can. There's a bit of a half snapshot, I suppose you'd call it, but doesn't trouble Stephen Kafka. You can see McMahon limping a little after that. Must have got a little kick or has turned his ankle, I'm not too sure. Achill are going to have to go long this time. There don't seem to be anyone dropping in to try and get it short. That's Michael Moore. James O'Hara. Evan Barrett tries to play to Conor Langan, and Conor doesn't read it, and it goes out for a throw, and James O'Hara to take. It's out here to Colin Campbell. It's a brilliant ball from Campbell, but I think it was Tony Lane and they got in the way of it. Matthew Horan finds McMahon. Oh, it's nice from McMahon as he goes past Chris Westron. Can he find Horan once again? He doesn't. Bit of a weak pass though. And Brandon McGinn gets in the way. Probably was taken out after he played that back to Stephen Kafke, but no harm done. Here, Michael English is looking for a few switches, I think, there. I'm not too sure exactly what he's called them, but he's called a few players' names out. Ooh, that's kept in. No, it hasn't. I actually think what Michael English was doing was telling the wingbacks to push up a bit. That they were dropping too deep and more or less playing a 5. Chris Weston tries to win it, but McMahon gets a touch. Falls to Tristan Carlin, and I'm not sure was there much in that. Just have another look here. Maybe turned into him, but it was more of an accident from what I could see. I don't think it's a free kick to either team, or to Achill anyway. It's going to be a drop ball by from Philip O'Rangis, unless he gives the ball back to McMahon. Looks for Horan, but it's not a really good ball. And Western, for about the 6th time today, plays it back to Stephen Kafke. Western, very, very experienced player. Of course, as you get older, he's dropped back as a striker for a long, long time for Achill. Then played midfield for a number of years, and now see that he's lined out in defence. Tony Lane gets a little foot in there. And it's going to fall, I think, though, to Achill's Brandon McGinn. Back to Western. Tries to go long out here towards Jeremy Cooney. Keeps it in. Nice touch there from Cooney. Back to James O'Hara. Oh, it's a nice idea, but I don't think it's going to get anyone. You can see Achill, after Michael English's few shouts there a few minutes ago, have, I wouldn't say change formation, but they've just got their wing backs to push up another bit. Colin Campbell has been told to tuck in a bit more and to leave room for Jeremy Cooney out in this wing. And he's attacking anyway. Michael Moran, Brandon McGinn, Callum Lynch back to Western. Could see him go back to Kafke once again, which he has done. Mike English is telling him to step in. Oh, well won. Yeah, Tony Lynn just got under a little bit and couldn't keep it from going out for a corner as he skimmed off the top of his head. Wasn't too sure what was behind him. Mike English wasn't happy with Stephen Kafke there for launching the ball. He seemed to have a bit of a plan. He was shouting on players to step in. You can see James O'Hara getting into the centre midfield, as was Colm Campbell, and Dermot Cooney was moving out, and Callum Julian Lynch on the far side also moving very wide. Now they're very bunched up in the centre of the box here, so they are. Don't know, is that Achill? I see Brandon McGing here and Evan Barrett. Oh God, there's. I see Rory Cooney has stopped off at the very back post. But, oh, Cooney could have had a little chance there. It does come off him. That's another corner though. I think it hit an Achill or Glenhest player last. Yeah, just touched Cooney and then onto the Glenhest player and out for a corner, which Michael Morand is going to take. Morand, just like he did in the very first corner of the game, went really long, and James O'Hara got ahead in it, but I think again Evan Barrett in the goal didn't seem, or Keelan Barrett didn't seem too concerned, did not move at all. Seemed to know that it was going wide, or else he was just hoping it was going wide. I knew he wasn't getting to it if it was in the corner. Must be coming close to the last 7 minutes of the half, I think. Yeah, 38 minutes gone. Keelan Barrett goes long once again. And Chris Westron heads it clear. Glenhest Rovers beat, I must say they'd be delighted how the season has gone for them. They've been very, very competitive in League Two, and to get to a cup final on top of that is brilliant. And then to see their A team, who got promoted back up to the Super League this year, that have been so good in the Super League. I think sitting third place. Things are going really well down in that neck of the woods for Glenhest. They're just a really, really good few seasons now for the side. Of course, Chris Rowland and Christy Rowland and Adrian Rowland have a lot to do with the club down there and keeping it together. Like all clubs, they've had their tough times as well, but they've all stuck together, and here they are in a cup final, and their B team in a cup final, their A team in third in the Super League, somewhere they've never been, I'd imagine. Keelan Barrett's goal kick goes straight out for a throw-in, which Chris Weston runs over to take. See Tristan Carlin dropping on there, looking for it, but to join. Jeremy Cooney. That's a nice idea there from Kevin Cooney. Finds Horan. Can he get across? And he can, but it's ahead of Fintan McManaman. Stephen Kafke going to go out here towards Colm Campbell, but Conor Langan got in the way, but he's given it straight to Rory Cooney, who finds his brother Tristan, or Tiernan, but Michael Moran has that wide. Jeremy Cooney tried to take that in, but wasn't able to. Sean Hanley plays it to Fintan McManaman. Hanley wants it back, but oh, it's excellent there from Jeremy Cooney. Oh, he's done really, really well there, so yes. I don't think that ball is gone. I think it's a good decision there. Falls to Tiernan Cooney, his cousin, and he's got a chance. Oh, I think that was wide though. Maybe it does come off the Glenhest player last. And soon Shearer in the replay, maybe it did. No, probably did come off Glenhest player, yeah. No complaints from them, so I'd say Philip O'Brien got that correct. James O'Hara was overtaken. That was a really, really good chance there. As Tiernan Cooney out here took on one or two players, won the ball back of Fintan McManaman, and then found his cousin Tiernan, and Tiernan drove forward, but just let the ball away from him just right at the vital moment. But And it ends up winning the corner for a side. James O'Hara to take. 2 hands goes up. We've got this melee of players again. Oh, Brendan McGinn tries to let it run on those legs. Nice idea, but it's come out here to Rory Cooney. And he's done quite well, but Glenhest have number 2 there. Kind of believe he gets in the way and puts it out for a throw and tackle to be taken by Western. No, he's left this one for Callum Doonan Lynch. Finds Rory Cooney. Back to Lynch, but it's headed clear. Can Matthew Horan get to this? Oh, he can, but it's going to be a throw and tackle, I think. Tristan Carlin just gets a vital touch and the ball comes back off number 7, Horan, Matthew Horan. And it's another throw and tackle to be taken again by Chris Western. Carlin goes long. Don't think he's going to keep that in, as they know. It's a throw into Glenhest. Ball seems to be spinning quite a while over on that side of the pitch at the moment. First 10 minutes it was all over here with Campbell and Jeremy Cooney, but Campbell has got out of this game at the moment. Haven't seen him involved too much. He is over the far side there. Jeremy Cooney makes himself available out here, but Tiernan unable to turn out, but he's done quite well. Then has crowd him out. Could be a foul, I think, yeah. It's a bit stupid there from Glenhest player. There was a needless foul to give away, I think. This would be, as they say, a very, very good time to score as we just about go into the final minute of this half. James O'Hara skips over again to see, is he going to play this in? If he is, you'd be expecting Michael Moran to go into the box, but no, maybe Michal's going to take it. No, he's not. O'Hara, oh, Keelan Barrett had to get his hands on that, so he did. Excellent ball in there from James O'Hara. Ooh, just had to touch it over. I think he was thinking about catching it, but the last minute thought wise of the decision and tips it over the bar. We're just about into injury time here. Not too sure what will be given. See the board is about to go up. It's only 1 minute, so this is probably more or less it. Well, there is still that minute to go. It's just entering the 45th minute now, or 46th, I suppose you'd call it. Moran goes short. Oh, he'd have to get this back, I'd say. No. Falls out here to Rory Cooney. Headed clear. Finds Fintan McMahon. There's a bit of space here, so there is for Ethan Riley. Oh, lovely touch from Riley. Oh, just caught in 2 minds there, and Jeremy Cooney wins it back. Cooney's been quite good so yesterday. And there he is once again. But it falls to Glenhest number 10, Sean Hanley, but Michael Moran wins it back, and it's going to be out here to him again. And Moran takes on his man. Looks for Campbell. And number 8, Kevin Cooney, comes across to him, and it is a throw and tackle. This should be it now. Whatever comes of this attack should see the halftime whistle. Can Achill make this count? Back to Moran. Back to Cooney. Oh, it's well headed clear though. I think they just need to get it out, but it's going to fall here to Callum Doolan Lynch, but I think it was number 6, Declan Manning, who got in the wake. Is it going to go for a throw? Yes, it does. Will Philip O'Brien Geese and let another few seconds go. Maybe he doesn't want to blow the whistle when Achill are on the attack. But we are into the second, nearly third minute of added time actually. Oh, it's a great ball in. Oh, that's it now. It's fairness now, he had to blow. He'd overplayed the the time by a minute already, or a minute and a half, so can't blame him for Brian Reeson for blowing the half-time whistle there. And here we are, 0-0 in Umbro Park between Achill Rovers and Glenhest Rovers B. It's been a very tough game to watch at times, but Achill have had more of the ball. Glenhest trying to play on the break, especially with Matthew Horn there on the right wing, has been very dangerous, so he has to try to get Fintan McMahon into play up front, but he has seen little of the ball at the moment. But Achill, even though they've had a lot of the ball, they really haven't created any major chances, you have to say. And it leaves us here at 0-0 as we approach 6 p.m. here on Saturday evening in Umbro Park. We'll be back for the second half, I suppose, in about 10 minutes time or so, so hopefully you'll come back and join us then. So welcome back to Umbro Park for the second half of this McDonnell Cup final. Philip O'Brien Gleeson's about to get the match underway again, as I think it's Achill Rovers to kick off this time. Don't think there's been any changes from what I can see. Just watching both teams coming out. Looking at the benches there, I suppose you've Achill Terence Dever would be someone that might be used, and Turlock Dever. Straight away Achill are on the attack though. Colin Campbell it was. Chris Westron, ooh! It could be, I see, I don't think it's a yellow card though. Chris Westron put his head in a bit there as well now, I have to say. He did get a bit of a kick. No card given. James O'Hara is going to take this as he's taken the last, nearly every free kick from this side of the pitch. Well, the other side in the first half, I suppose it was. Just waiting for Chris Western to get forward. Michael Moran's at the back post beside him. Goes really long. He's going there, but it's headed clear, I think, by Glenhest Rovers. Number 10, Sean Hanley. And it's going to be a corner to Achill Rovers. They had, I think it was about 6 of them in the first half, if not 7. This is their first, the second half, and it's Michael Moran again that's going to go over and swing this in. Still surprised to see such a big man swinging in the corners, but my word, they'll probably come back to haunt me, I'd say, as they probably will score from one, wait till see. Moran delivers this in. Oh, and that is it! Amazingly, we have a goal there from Tristan Carlin, I think it is, the centre back, who heads the ball back across where it came from and into the corner of the net, and it's 1-0 to Achill Rovers. Just straight away into the second half, just as I was saying, I'm surprised to see Michael Moran take these corners, but his deliveries, I suppose, have been on point. And it's Achill Rovers who take the lead a minute into the second half. So now it's all to do for Glenhest. They're going to have to come out of their shell a bit now as they've gone a goal behind. The game did need that goal. And Brandon McGing picks the ball up in the centre of midfield again. And it's a bit of a... Oh! Ooh, Michael Moran, his flag has gone up though. So that goal comes right at the start of the second half for Achill Rovers, and it's really put Glenhest Rovers under pressure as they go behind. They have been beaten both times before by these teams. I hear Adrian Rowland here over on the left from me telling the Glenhest lads that they need to push up the pitch a bit. This is going to fall to Michael Moran, is it? Yeah, it is. He does really well, holds the ball up. He's going to try and win a corner, is it? And he does, but he's played it back here to Campbell. Campbell. Ooh. Oh, it's a late challenge there. It has to be a free kick, I think. Yeah, the referee has seen it. And it's a free kick to Glenhest Rovers. Adrian Rowland telling his defence to push up. There's too much of a gap between the defence, midfield and the attack, and they're leaving big gaps there especially for the midfield players to try and cover. Even here, looking out now, you can still see that they should be up the pitch a little bit more. They have gone long, and Chris Western wins it, as he's won everything that's come near his way today. Adrian Rowland again, shouting them to squeeze up. It's Western going to take the throw. Colin Campbell. Oh, has worked out well though. And now chance for Michael Moran, looked like it was, but Evan Barrett gets in the way. Out there to Conor Langan. Langan tries to play a bit of a precise pass through, but wasn't able to. Oh, it's a brilliant tackle there by Rory Cooney. Cooney attacks. Colm Campbell is going to try and get into this. Tony Lennon heads it clear. Falls to Brandon McGing. McGing. Tiernan Cooney, sorry. Out to Campbell. And oh, just wide there from Colm Campbell. As you see, Tiernan Cooney again causes the danger. Plays in Campbell. Campbell, I'm not too sure, was it a shot? It probably was, yeah. But it just goes, it's the keeper actually got a touch on it, Keelan Barrett, and puts it out for another corner, which, of course, Micheál Moran is going to go over and take again. You can see Western coming forward, as is James O'Hara. Moran to take. Once again, right in on the back post. Oh, Brandon McGinn gets ahead in it. But it goes wide. Keelan Barrett to take once again. Up here, but it's going to be. Oh, I thought Brandon McGinn was going to get to it, but no, it falls to Fintan McManaman. Hanley looks for Matthew Horan, but doesn't find him. Falls here once again to Hanley. Oh, I don't think that's too good of a ball, but it could fall for Ethan Riley, but Jeremy Cooney gets a little touch, and it's a corner to Glenhest Rovers. They're first of the second half. See a lot of Glenhest. Hey lads, here to my right. Tell them that there's no one to mark back there to get up the pitch. Corner comes in, it's headed clear by James O'Hara. It's going to be a throw in to Glenhest. Just doesn't get it past the first man, that corner. Hanley's long throw. It goes back towards them. Oh, it's one back there. And Tiernan Cooney. Oh, good play by Tiernan Cooney, but well won there by Conor Dunleavy. But Achill win it back. There's a bit of room here this side, but they've gone the other side, and it looks like Conor Langan is going to get in the way of that and plays it out for a throw into Achill. Micheál Moran back to James O'Hara. O'Hara goes long. I expect this to fall to Keelan Barrett, and it does, and he's very comfortable under that. Keelan Barrett showed very good hands all evening. It looks like Chris Western is going to meet that, and does very well, and finds it ends up with Brendan McGing there. McGing, oh, Tony Lennon does really well. He's injured though. I'm afraid Tony Lennon has pulled something there in his groin, it looks like, and it's hard to know if he's going to get up from this. Will there have to be a sub? You see Brandon McGing is trying to check on him there. He was the closest Achill Rovers player to him at the time. There was nothing between them, it just pulled a muscle of some sort. Maybe he'll be okay, but we'll see. It looks like Glenhest were thinking of making a switch over there already. If you look over the dugout there, there's someone. Oh, he's best off, but maybe he's going to be putting it back on. We'll see. All right. Tony looks like he's trying to get up and move, and maybe he will be okay. Not a player they'd want to lose. Very, very experienced player is Tony Lennon. Fair play, Achill give the ball back to them. Lennon has clicked that ball out of play. Tiernan Cooney once again, with Conor Dunleavy wins it, but his pass is too solid there for number 7, Matthew Horan. And now, can Micheál Moran get in that? No, he can't. It's played out for a throw-in, I think. It looks like Tony Lennon is down once again. Yeah, this change is going to have to be made, so it is. Just see who's going to. Number 12, Fionn Riley, is going to come in there in place of Tony Lenihan.
Substitution for Glenhest Rovers. Number 12, Fionn Riley, replaces number 5, Tony Lenihan.
Just see confirmation of that sub there. Fionn Riley on. Number 12 for Tony Lenihan, number 5. Now Fionn Riley's gone straight up front, so he has, so not too sure who's dropped in. Brendan McGing. Great ball in, so it is. He's not offside. Mian Moran. Oh, what defence! Oh, excellent there from the Glenhest defence. 2 or 3 of them got around him and managed to stop the shot from Moran. But now Campbell is close to him. It's going to be a corner off an for a Glenhest player. You can see Mian Moran holding his head there. He knows he probably should have done better. Just trying to work out what Glenhest have done here. Is it Finch McMahon just dropped back, because the substitute Fionn Riley has definitely gone up front. It looks like James O'Hara is coming over to take this corner once again. O'Hara is going to try and swing this in. 2 hands go up. And it's a good corner. No, it's over everyone. They've always seemed to be going for the back post of these corners. It has worked once. It's got us the only goal of the game so far. Up here again, McManaman heads it on. Oh, a bit of a mix-up there between the 2 Glenhest players, but it does fall to them. Oh, it's a bit of a, don't know what you call it, from Sean Hanley. It wasn't very good anyway. We'll just have a look at the goal that separates these sides after 46 minutes. Michael Moran's cross found Tristan Carlin as he came towering in with a header, and it just nestled into the bottom right-hand corner of Keelan Barrett's net, who was left with no chance there as he could not see where the ball was even coming from. Stephen Kafke goes long. And it looks like it was headed. Yeah, it was. So I think it's Declan McManaman that's dropped in beside Evan Barrett at centre back, and Fintan McManaman has, I think his brother has moved into centre midfield. But the substitute Fionn Riley moving up front for Fintan McManaman was. You'd feel another goal for Achill would kill this game off, even at this stage. A lot of the ball now once again. That's lovely there from Matthew Horan. He's been very impressive for Glenhest, so yes. Just as I say that, he managed to kick the ball clear. But maybe the player he was looking for didn't run the way that Matthew was expecting him to. Declan slices that, and Conor Dunleavy's ball, is Caffey going to get there? No, he's not. Tristan Carroll, the goal scorer, has put it out for a corner as he had to, I think, because Stephen Caffey just wasn't going to get there in time. As the Glenhest, Fionn Riley and Ethan Riley and Matthew Horan chased that ball down. Ethan Riley's going to take this. It's long, it's headed. Oh, what a save by Stephen Kafke. I'm not sure if it was going in, but it really was a good save. And close as Glenhest have come. Fintan McManaman, I think it was. No, yeah, Fintan McManaman it was. But a good save by Kafkai. As a corner now from the other side. I think Ethan Riley is going to take this on the far side too. It's a good ball in. Oh, Stephen Kafkai does well. The Achill players get in their way, but well cleared there in the end by, I think, Jeremy Cooney. Number 2, yeah. An Achill player down getting it. I don't know if he's going to look for treatment or not, but I think it might be the goal scorer, Tristan Carlin. He's looks like he's getting back up. Achill are getting number 16 ready over there. Terence Dever, no surprise if he does happen to come on. Player that's been involved with the club for quite a few years as well. I think he's given his handball there off Fintan McManaman. We have a change here, and it's number 5. Chris Western, is it? Yeah, must be injured, I'd imagine. And Terence Dever comes on to replace him.
5, Chris Western.
Western was excellent so far in this game. He hasn't put a foot wrong. You'd be expecting there was an injury there, because that defence had been strong. So it's 16 Terence Dever on for him. Matthew Horan does like to take people on. He does well though. He passed Brent. Oh, he's 2-2. And oh, you should let him go, I think. His free in has been given though. I think they could have let advantage go there, but anyway, Glenn has to have a free kick out here on this right hand side. Looks like it's going to be Ethan Riley that's over again to take it. Ethan, their top goal scorer this season. Oh, just tries to curl it in, but he just skewed it totally and it went well out to the right and wide. Kafkai once again. I think we must be midway through this half, are we? Yeah, 63 just exactly now, midway through the second half. So Achill Rovers lead 1-0. Glenhest have had a little bit of pressure on them now in the last few minutes. Achill know they are in a game. Michael English is, I think he sort of looking for them to go short, but maybe it's a ploy to get a bit more room up at the other end of the pitch. Foul by Micheál Moran, is it? Yeah. They want Declan McManaman to get forward. Need to give him a chance to get into the box, and they have. Fintan McManaman just couldn't get a touch on it, and it's wide, I think, there. Very sharp there from Adrian Rowland for a corner, but definitely wasn't. It went straight through, and it's a goal kick to Achill. Glenhest are pushed up on them. They don't want to give them a chance to go short. Up towards Micheál Moran, who wins the header. Conor Langan, I think, gets a touch on it, and again gets another touch on it. It ends up with Tristan Carlin, who just belts it clear up towards Micheál Moran, wins the header. It's Conor Langan though to clear. Nice bit of control there by Sean Hanley. Can he turn? No, he ends up in the throw-in though. Declan McDonnell out here to Conor Dunleavy. Is he onside? I think he is. Matthew Horan. And it's going to be another corner, I think. It's good pressure here from Glenhest, I have to say. And Stephen Kafke refused to give the ball back, and I think it's from this side anyway, so. Which side is the corner? Yeah, it's from the right hand side, yeah. Bit of confusion. It's a good ball in. Oh, it's in! Oh no! Cleared off the line. Was it handball? There's roars of handball there. Can we have another look at that? Oh no, no, no. Good. Even if it did touch his hand was right in against his body, so it couldn't be given. But anyway, it shows Glenhest are putting Achill under a bit of pressure. They're not going to go down without a fight here. Here, the Achill lads sent to get Tiernan Cooney on the ball. He played havoc in the first half anytime he got it. Declan McMahon ends up. Oh, it could be. Yeah, I don't know, was it a foul? Terence Dever to take this throw. Neil Moran ends up putting it out for. It should be Glenhest's throw, and Philip O'Brien Gleaton confirms that it is. Henley goes long. Good throw. Sean Riley tries to get past Tristan Carlin. Carlin clears, but it's faulted to Fintan McMahon. It has to be a goal. Oh no! It's somehow saved, so it is. Yeah. Achill on the break now. Sure, that was a goal there from Fintan McMahon. It probably should have been. But now it's up the other end. Come Campbell. There's a great life in this game now. Campbell has the ball still. Campbell. Oh, it's going to be a corner to Achill. What a bit of excitement there. Both ends of the pitch. Just see McMahon as he fell to him here. Thought it had to be a goal, but well saved by Stephen Kafke. And then the Achill just managed to scramble it clear, and up at the other end then Colin Campbell took on his man and ends up forcing a corner for Achill, which James O'Hara is going to take. Terence Dever makes his way forward as well. O'Hara's take. Achill players in a bunch again. This seems to be their tactic. O'Hara takes it. Oh! Callum Doonan-Lynch. All he has to do is get any sort of decent contact onto that ball at all. It was 2-0 to Achill Rovers, but it just skims off and goes out for a goal kick to Glenhest. We've seen more action in the 20 minutes of this half than we've seen more action in the first 25 minutes of this half than we did in the first half. Well, probably in the last 10 or 15 minutes really than we did in the entire first half. Fintan McMahon does well, falls to Finn Riley, but he can't get his foot of it. And Rory Cooney plays Brendan McGing, looks for his Moran. It falls to Tiernan Cooney. Is Cooney going to have a shot? He's thought about it, but comes to nothing. Terence Dever wins that, but it falls to Sean Hanley. He's looking for Matthew Horan. It was. They have a bit of time here. They need to talk. Finn Riley does take it down. Finds Horan. Horan gets. Oh, I thought he was going to get the ball back, but he doesn't. Kevin Cooney. Nice idea of a ball, but it ends up hitting Ethan Riley. Can Riley do anything here? No, he's not able to. And it's a throw in, I think, to Glenhest Rovers. It's going to be Sean Hanley again, I think, with this long throw. It falls, I think, to Fintan McMahon. It was. Rory Cooney tries to take the ball clear for Achill. Does okay. Glenhest Rovers win that, and it's going to be a throw into Glenhest. Can hear the encouragement from the bench there. Ethan Riley, can he get in behind? Oh, he's got a second chance. And Jim O'Hara, I think that gets the better of him though. It's going to be another throw to Glenhest over on that side of the pitch. You can see, I think it's either Casper Celtic or the Claremorris lads that are in over there. I'm not too sure for the 2E Cup final, which is going to follow this. For anyone that would like to watch that, you'll see it come live here around just before 7:30. Oh, it's offside. I don't know about that. Maybe for the first one. Maybe the first one, but definitely wasn't off for the second one. So, anyway, Michael Moran seemed fairly happy. We see another Achill player down there in the middle of the pitch. I think we're going to see a switch. It looks like Turlock Dever is going to be coming on here. I'm not too sure who's down. It's number 7, Brandon McGing, the captain. Just see Turlock Dever, he's put the top back on though. He came on in the game where they won the league against Glenhest that day that I was there at the Valley. Our Father O'Brien Park, as it's known. Brandon is up and moving though, so he'll look to continue on, I'd imagine. You want to keep your captain on the pitch as long as you can, I'd say you would. Stephen Kafke, sorry, goes long. I think I've said that a few times today. Yeah, we're having a switch, and it's actually number 11. Colm Campbell. That's departing as Turlock Dever comes on. So Turlock Dever will take Campbell's place there on the probably the right of the attack, is it? And we also have a sub.
Glenhest Rovers. Number 16, Kevin Chambers, replaces number 3, Conor Langan.
Kevin Chambers comes on for Conor Langan, there for Glenhest. That's throw into Achill. Achill take. Can Finn Riley get through? Stephen Kafke does well though again. Oh, up the other end. He goes right through, so it does. And Turlock Dever pushes Keelan Barrett to the floor, but I think Keelan's going to be okay though. Doesn't really want to be wasting much time. They are a goal behind. He wants attention though, so we'll have a bit of a pause here. So we'll just so as Keelan Barry gets treatment there, we'll just confirm those two substitutes there. Tulloch Dever, number 15, came on for 11. Colin Campbell, and for Glenhest it was number 16, Kevin Chambers, replaced number 3, Conor Langan. You can just see the substitutes there come up on your screen. So Tulloch Dever has actually come over here to the left, so he has. Oh, Keelan Barrett's injured there. I don't see exactly what he did, but it's a big moment because a lot of these teams will not have a substitute keeper. But maybe Glenhest do. They have someone ready over there. Oh, they do, yeah. Keelan Barrett has been excellent today, I have to say. Hasn't put a foot wrong. Could not blame him at all for the goal. But unfortunately, he has to come off. Not too sure what number is going to replace him. Number 19, who must be Jason McManaman. I'm not too sure. It's not the number I have here on my sheet. I'll just have a quick look now. 19, yeah, is Jason McManaman, and also Matthew Walsh replacing Kevin Cooney.
Substitution for Glenhest, number 13, Matthew McHale, replaces number 8, Kevin Cooney.
Yeah. So that's Matthew McHale, who's come on there for Kevin Cooney in midfield. Fionn Riley. Some back here. Is it by Tulloch Dever? No. Glenhest try to go wrong. Can Stephen Cafferty get to it? He does.
Substitution for Glenhest Rovers, number 18, Jason McManaman, replaces number 1, Keelan Barrett.
Finn McManaman tries to get his foot on this. Can't. Falls to. Nearly fell to him again though. Tiernan Cooney looks for Tulloch Dever, looks for Micheál Moore, and that's a good header there from Dever. But Glenhest win it back. Terence Dever. I think Glenhest wanted a free kick there. Terence does well, finds Callum Doolan-Lynch. Tiernan Cooney, or Rory Cooney, sorry, brother of Tiernan, of course, look very similar. Finds Tulloch Dever, a nice move here from Achill. Dever, though, doesn't manage to do much with it, and Jason McManaman seemed very happy to let that go wide. Just 12 minutes to go here at Umbro Park. Can Glenhest Rovers find that equaliser? They have come close on one or two occasions, but Achill really haven't come that close to score in a second. It's going to be a throw into Achill over there. It's Glenhest throw this time though, off Tiernan Cooney. That's the way Philip O'Brien Gleeson seen it anyway. Oh, Finn McManaman gets ahead in it all right, but it doesn't go anywhere. So just over 10 minutes plus injury time for Glenhest Rovers to find that equaliser. At the moment it doesn't look like it's going to come. It looks like Achill Rovers could complete the League and Cup double. Reminder, they're also in the Premier Cup. We'll have to draw for that Premier Cup after a while. Semi-final draws should be done, I think, at half-time in the 2 Cup final. Rory Cooney looks for Moran, but it's over everyone, and it's another throw into Glenhest. Rory Cooney down on the, but he's up again. I think he wanted a free kick there. Brendan McGing. Now a chance for Finn Riley to take on Tristan Carlin. Riley gets to it, but Carlin once again, excellent tackle, and it's a corner or throw in again to Glenhest Rovers. They really have given a good account of them here, of themselves here today, so they have. Sean Hanley is going to try and throw this long once again. He does just that. Can Kafke come out? He does, wins it. Could have caught it, I think, but doesn't. And where's the ball now? Ooh. Achill player down injured, but I think he's going to be okay. I think he was Stephen Kafke that took him out himself, as both of them went for that ball. I think that was Rory Cooney. So it's another throw in, another long throw in coming here from Sean Hanley. And it's going to come back to him though. Can he keep it in? He can. Get it in the box, he'd be thinking. He does try to do that. Oh, Kafke reads it though and comfortably takes it into his hand. And it's going to be Achill Rovers' chance to reset. They've gone short with it though to James O'Hara. Ethan Riley tries to chase him down. Declan McDonnell back there, but it ends up here with Conor Dunleavy. It's not a great ball though, as Terence Dever cuts it out. Oh, it's well run there by Langan to Fionn Riley. Very young player. Takes on Terence Dever. Still going, so is Riley. Riley is still going, but across come number 7 there, Brendan McGing, the captain of Achill Rovers, to put the ball out for a throw. Great pressure here from Glenhest. They really believe that they can get something. Ooh, a chance, it's a chance. Can someone get a shot away? No, it's going to be a corner though. Ethan Riley's going to come across once again to take this. He's put in 1 or 2 very dangerous corners, so he has. That's another one. Oh. Well done. James O'Hara does really, really well though. Oh, it's great work by Fionn Riley. Not so good from Conor Dunleavy, but Terence Dever is going to put that out for a throw, I think. Callum Doolan-Lynch thought he could get to, but it goes over everyone and out for a throw. Taken short. That could have been a foul throw, but not given. Evan Barrett goes long. Just didn't really look where he was playing it. And it's going to be a goal kick to Achill Rovers. They could really do it, get a bit of control on the game again. They seem to have lost all control of it over the last 10 or 15 minutes. It's been Glenhest Rovers with all the attacks really. Glenhest, I think, have used 4 of their subs. Kevin Chambers, Matthew McHale, Fionn Riley and Jason McManaman. Of course, one of them enforced with a keeper injury to Keelan Barrett. Rory Cooney towards Tiernan Cooney, but it's won back by Fionn Riley. Oh, it was a free. Yellow card there for Tiernan Cooney. He just didn't get near the ball, I don't think. Especially from the referee's side, it would have looked like a yellow card. Maybe not so much from this side. Tiernan Cooney, number 10, that was for Achill there, that got that yellow card. So, Sean Hanley is going to put another ball in on top of the Achill defence. It's headed clear, and it's going to be cleared fully by Diarmuid Cooney. It's clear though, and there's another sub here, so we have. I think it's on the. Is it Glenhest or Achill?
Achill. Number 17, Mark McNulty replaces number 8, Rory Cooney.
That's number 17. Mark McNulty on for number 8, Rory Cooney. Mark McNulty, one of the coaches there. I think that could have been given as a foul throw, but ends up being a Glenhest throw anyway, as Achill put it out of play. Looks for Finch McMahon. It's going to come back though. Nice feet from Sean Hanley, and that's another free to Achill, or to Glenhest, so it is. Glenhest have all of the pressure on Achill here, so they do. They'll be really disappointed if they don't manage to get something out of this game, or to at least get brilliant extra time. Hanley, I think, is going to take this. Achill holding quite a high line, which is no harm if you can manage to do it. Hanley to take. Goes low, but I'm afraid that's not going to beat Stephen Kafke from that distance. It was difficult though, the way Achill had such a high line. Charlotte Dever will try and take this down. And managed to get past Conor DeLevy. Tierlock's still going. Ends up finding his captain, Brandon McGing. McGing is going to have a shot, I'd say. Oh, it's well over the bar. Just over 3.5 minutes plus injury time left here at Umber Park. Can Glenhest Rovers get that one more chance? Take this game into extra time. It's won by James O'Hara. Excellent to the back for Achill all day. That's fall out here to Conor DeLevy. DeLevy looks long, and it's Tristan Carolan. Could be the match winner. Nice ball there from Tiernan Cooney, but Jason McMahon reads where he's going to go with it, and has the ball in his hands. Glenhest Rovers. Massive gap between their defence and attack at the moment. Is that handball? No, I don't think so. Cooney again. Oh, he does very, very well. Oh, it's a nice ball to Micheál Moran. Moran, though, had 2 or 3 Glenhest Rovers players behind him and ends up fouling and getting the yellow card there, so he does as Micheál Moran.
Substitution for Achill, number 18, Michael English, replaces number 4, James O'Hara.
Michael English, the player manager, comes on for the last few minutes in place of James O'Hara, who's been really, really good, so he has O'Hara today. Thought it was going to fall for Ethan there, Ethan Riley, but goes all the way out for a goal kick, so that's Michael English will step into midfield, I'd imagine. James O'Hara that he replaced, number 4 I think it was, and replaced by number 18 Michael English. Charlotte Dever is going to try and chase this down, but he's won a throw in, I suppose. I'd be happy enough with that. Terence Dever is telling them to calm down. Don't be rushing. Telling Callum Doolan-Lynch that he'll take this. Be interesting to see how many minutes we're added on. You'd be thinking probably 4, but we're going to find out as we approach the last minute now. It won't be long. Glenn Sweeney will have the board up. It's goal kick though to Glenhest. You can see Anne putting the board up, and it is 4 minutes. Tiernan Cooney wins it back off Fionn Riley. Brandon McGing, Charlotte Dever. Oh, it's nice there from Matthew Horan. Out here to Fionn Riley. Oh. Just unlucky where he ended up putting the ball. It's going to go right through there, you think, to Jason McManaman. Will Jason pick it up? No, he goes along with it. Good header here from one of the spectators. Fintan McManaman tries to chase this down. He's going to get a throw in, so he is. He's running. Leaves it though for Sean Hanley, another long throw. Hanley takes it. Can he put in a decent throw? It is a bit headed clear. Oh, a chance there for Finn Riley. Oh, number 16, Kevin Chambers had a bit of an attempt too, but Achill block it down. Taylor Dever takes on Chambers. Still going though. Oh, he's done really well there, so yes. Michael English. And the ball comes out here, and it's Finn Riley. He's done some running, so he has, since he came on, I have to say. He's been really, really effective. And he's taken on Tiernan Cooney, but Cooney does well this time. We might have to put it out for a throw, but I think it's going to be an Achill throw actually, because it comes off Riley. Achill Rovers are about, I'd say, 2 minutes away. 2.5 minutes away from completing that League and Cup double. Final sub, I think, here.
Number 13, Callum McDonnell, replaces number 3, Callum Doolan.
So Callum McDonnell comes on for Callum Doolan Lynch for this last minute or two. Achill have used their full complement of substitutes. It's great to see such a strong squad at Michael English. And ball, no. It could have been, but it wasn't seen. Falls to Sean Riley again. Oh, that looks like a foul though. No. I have to say, I thought that was a foul. Well, maybe both of them could have been pulling each other, yeah. In fairness, cramp here now for the Achill player. Brandon McGinn. So we hit the final minute or so. Declan McManaman wins it. Brandon McGinn just tries to clear it anywhere. And it falls. Oh, it's a nice play there. But Glenhest have it back. Oh, it's just... I say Stephen Kafke's going to get to this, and does so. Now, can Glenhest get this forward once again? Until the final 30 seconds or so. Oh, it's nice there from Fionn Riley once again. I've been really impressed with his work rate. It's a nice idea. As Stephen Kafke's out. Ooh, that could have gone anywhere. And Sean Hanley is going to run across to take this as we're into the final attack of the half of the match. This has got to be it, really. Hanley goes long. Oh, it's a corner. It's a corner. Here we go. I'd say I hear Adrian Rowland telling the keeper to go forward, and he might as well, I think. Time is up. He should go. He's thinking about it. He definitely should go. I don't blame him. It's the last minute. He's a very tall keeper too. It's a great ball in. Oh, Taylor Dever, here's the clear. He might as well stay up there. The keeper, there's a bit of arguments here in the penalty box. That's it though. Achill Rovers are the McDonnell Cup champions. It's a bit of an argument in the penalty box there between the two keepers. I'm not too sure what it's about, but anyway, it's all being diffused now, so it has. And Achill Rovers are the McDonnell Cup champions for 2025. They complete a League of Cup double. So congratulations to Achill Rovers on their triumph, their first year since I think 2001 or 2002. I'm not too sure exactly when it was, but it's Achill that are going to be picking up the McDonnell Cup, so it is. It's been a very entertaining second half, especially the first half wasn't so good, I have to say, but second half really Glenhest, after conceding after only a minute or two into that second half, they created quite a number of chances and they're right up to the end, or putting pressure on Achill to get that equaliser, but unfortunately for them it just wasn't to be, and Achill Rovers are going to be celebrating back in Achill later this evening. So we'll cut the stream here now, and anyone that would like to watch the 2E Cup final can come back in about less than half an hour's time, where we'll have Claremorris versus Casper Celtic B in the 2E Cup final. Thanks a million for tuning in, and well